Come on, Scanlon. You'd be doing the kid a favor.
I don't think he has a much better chance here with the guy who took a shot at him.
I'm willing to let you walk, if you cooperate. If not, I'm ready to throw the book at you. You know what that means? A felony conviction in 10 years, hard time.
He can't go to jail.
Then talk some sense into him.
Frank, tell them whatever they want to hear. I don't care if you make something up. Anything so you can come home to Neil and me. We need you.
Neil, maybe. But you? I never meant anything to you.
That is not true. I do need you. I love you, Frank.
If you did, you would have never betrayed me like this.
You walked out on me. How was I supposed to live? We need that reward money.
Did it ever enter that selfish little mind of yours to make an honest living?
Well, I don't know. Haven't you heard? According to you, money's all I know.
Oh, now you've added eavesdropping to your other hobbies. That's... You heard what I said to Karen, didn't you? That's how you knew what I was up to.
How could you say those things about me to her? After everything she's put me through.
I don't care if you needed the money. Or I hurt your stupid pride. Nothing excuses what you did.
So you're just willing to throw away everything we have? Everything there is between us, huh?
Whatever was left between us, you killed it tonight. I just hope you figure out a way to tell our son. Mom got Dad thrown in the slammer.
Doing okay. They're busting down our doors.
Uh-huh. We've had 12 patients.
No, it's 13, remember?
Yes, okay, yes, 13. And I would have settled for helping just one.
You did what you could for that girl. There was no one better qualified in the hospital.
Oh, wow. Finally an upside to being an addict.
I didn't mean that, you know it.
No. You're right. Med school doesn't teach you the real thing about addiction. You have to have been there. And I was. Got the T-shirt to prove it. You know, you didn't tiptoe around this drug thing with me before, so please don't start now.
Well, I don't have to. You're one of the success stories.
So far, I'm not getting cocky.
Right, good. Because we've got enough of that in GH. Starting with Boardman.
No. Ever watch Rachel Locke strutting down the corridor?
Sure, no, General Ramsey over here reviewing the troops.
Joe would rather walk on hot coals than admit he's wrong. You know, what are we doing? What's the saying, if you have nothing nice to say?
Come sit next to me. So, who else is there?
Eve.
Eve. Right. Dr. Lambert. Pushy and unstoppable. Likes to act tough, but I've got a feeling that underneath all that, she's a bit of a softie. Hard candy with a chewy middle. But not too sweet. Enough tart to keep it interesting.
I'm sorry if I upset you earlier. I didn't mean to hit a sore spot.
No, it's not your fault. Lately, with the nightmares and everything, I've just been feeling really anxious.
Well, we had a girl in the ER the other night that said the same exact thing. She was feeling anxious.
Oh, what did you do? Prescribe antidepressants or something?
Well, matter of fact, yeah. After we stitched up her wrist, of course. Poor thing, she lost so much blood, she almost died. Fortunately, we got her a bed at the state psychiatric hospital. Just wish she had gotten some help before it got that far, you know.
Well, I'm definitely not the suicidal type.
Oh, no, of course not. Of course, she didn't realize that she was until it was almost too late. Whatever was eating at her just overwhelmed her. Said she felt like she couldn't breathe.
Oh, I have felt that way.
Yeah, but you're smart enough to know that you have the help if you need it. So how about dessert?
I'm feeling kind of wiped. I'd actually like to head home if you don't mind.
Okay, if that's the way you feel. I'll get the check.
drink this. Okay, that's good. I want you to lie down and try and sleep.
No, I can't.
You still afraid to close your eyes?
I don't want to see him. Don't make me see him.
I know it's scary, Allison. But you need your rest. If you want to battle through this, you have to get your strength back.
Not without Jamal. I can't do it without Jamal. What if something happened? Jamal, where are you? Frank, he promised me that he would make sure that he was okay.
I want you to try not to worry about that now.
But he would be here if he could. What if something happened? What if he's lost or hurt or something?
No. The Jamal I know is a smart, strong, capable guy. He knows how to take care of himself.
He's not as tough as everyone thinks he is. He's sweet. And he's kind. And I know that nobody else sees it, but he trusts me. Because he knows that he can count on me. That's why if anything happens to him, it will be my fault.
No.
Because
No.
He helped me, and now I'm just going to let him down.
No, Allison, I'm sure he doesn't see it that way. Listen to me. I think he would want you to take care of yourself first.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I can't.
Yes, Allison. Allison, listen to me. I want you to lie down. Come on. Come on, right now. Lie down. Close your eyes. I'm going to be right here. You're safe here. Why don't you try and picture Jamal sleeping in a nice, warm bed? Dreaming of you.
I miss him.
I'd be more than happy to stay for a while.
Thanks, but I don't think I'd be very good company. Look, I'm sorry I faded on you.
Oh, it's not a problem. We'll do it again.
Okay.
You know, we've been so busy dishing on everybody else. We haven't said what we think about each other.
All right, ladies first.
Oh, no. I don't want to take advantage of my gender.
All right, I'll go.
Wait. I'm not sure I'm ready to hear this.
Let me try. I'll admit that our first meetings didn't go as well as it could have.
Mm-hmm.
But now I see you as a very smart, funny, good-looking individual, and a hell of a doctor, and well, most importantly, you're well organized.
Oh, stop. You're making me blush.
Yeah, I'm not organized at all. And I couldn't run this clinic without you. Really couldn't, thank you.
You're welcome. You know, that's one thing I really admire about you. You never beat around the bush.
Nah, so many patients, so little time.
And then there's your dedication. And your remarkable gifts for storytelling.
You haven't heard the half of it.
Well, maybe it's the other half I'm curious about.
It's no mystery, really.
More of a contradiction. A man who makes it a point to stick to himself and then goes out of his way to involve himself in other people's problems, like helping Eve with Allison and Jamal and your patients at the clinic. You know, you certainly haven't revealed much about yourself tonight.
Well, maybe next time. If there is a next time.
Absolutely. We're going to be spending a lot of time together at the hospital, and I'd prefer spending it with someone I consider a friend.
You can count on that.
All right, then. Thanks for the ride, man. Peace.
Hang on, Allison. I'm coming. Connecting with Dr. Lambert. Yeah, just give me your voicemail.
Hey, Eve, it's Frank. Jamal is on the loose. Garcia's thrown me in jail. I need you to get down here as soon as you can. Thanks.
Time to check out the accommodations.
Frank! Frank, I'm not finished with you.
Well, that's too bad because I am finished with you.
Come on. I hawked what little jewelry I had to raise your bail.
I would rather rot in jail than take help from you.
Thanks for coming all the way over.
It's all right. You sounded upset.
I can feel this panic attack coming on, and it has me pretty scared.
Maybe you'd feel better if we talked about it.
Late for house call, don't you think, Dr. Collins?
Isn't Allison your patient?
Our patient, but that didn't stop Rachel from giving her a dose of barbiturates.
Are you telling me that Rachel tried to chemically induce these memory breakthroughs without your knowledge, without your permission?
And Allison has been bouncing between two states of mind ever since. Either so delusional that she tries to hurt herself,
Or virtually catatonic.
yes.
This is impossible.
Am I interrupting?
No, no. As a matter of fact, I'm very glad to see you. Allison Barrington is off limits to you. Do you understand that?
Of course.
You had no right to interfere with another doctor's patient.
Is that what Kevin's claiming?
And if you deliberately went against his advice and we find out that you caused Allison's current condition, I will personally see to it that it is the last decision you ever make in this hospital. Consider your job on the line, Doctor.
I had Allison's permission.
She wasn't your patient.
I saw a patient who needed help, and I could cure, and I put her welfare ahead of protocol, which was the only mistake I made, and I'm not the first doctor at this hospital to have done that.
Your only mistake. Rachel, take a look in that room.
Any good doctor knows that there's no way to tell how a patient is going to react to medication. Any physiological effects of the barbiturate have worn off by now. Allison's present state is due to Kevin's approach of treatment.
Oh, I get it. I get it. You want to fault my approach.
It's so passive, you actually helped to suppress the memories that are overwhelming her now, Kevin.
Memories that came back in a flood, which she wasn't ready to handle yet.
You simply are not willing to approach the problem.
All right, all right. Rachel, I can appreciate your compassion and your passion and your convictions, but it doesn't change the facts. You administered medication in complete disregard for this hospital's protocol, as well as the clearly desired wishes of Allison's psychiatrist.
And I explained why.
Whatever your motives, you were completely out of line. And Alan is going to have to be apprised of this.
Dr. Birch to OR. Dr. Stephen Birch to OR.
Well, don't go away mad, Rachel. Just go away. And whenever you do, make it permanent.
Unbelievable.
Not exactly the best argument for psychiatry now, is she?
Just saw Rachel's face.
What, and you didn't turn to stone?
Was this something you said?
Oh, I wish I could take the credit for it, but this time, she brought all her problems on herself.
Your company's here, Scanlon.
Bring him on. Oh, boy.
Keep telling me you're the older brother.
What are you doing here?
Eve couldn't get away. Something about Allison. She said you'd understand.
Oh, yeah. The good news keeps on coming. How's Neil?
Courtney told him you were working a double shift. So you couldn't call and say goodnight.
Oh, that's the first thing she's done right since the turn of the millennium.
Well, you've got a pretty long list of your own, you know. And oh, yeah, I heard Courtney is working with the cops, and that stinks. But she's not the one that got you involved with Jamal.
I was trying to help him.
Is it worth this, Frank?
The kid made a couple of bad calls, and he got himself jammed up.
And got you jammed up with him.
I didn't go in with my eyes closed. I watched Jamal get the short end every time, and every time he got back up and he did everything he could. I'm telling you, his first move is always to try and do the right thing.
You believe him enough for both of us.
And Allison believes in him, too. Enough to get me to promise to stick by him.
What you're gonna do, even after this.
All right, guys. Time's up.
I wouldn't change a thing I did, even now.
Well, I hope you feel the same after you face the judge, Frank.
I will.
You're loyal, I gotta give you that.
Not that I'm counting or anything, but that is your second cup of coffee in under a minute.
And it's my 5th for the day. I was up all night with Charlie.
Kevin, on top of your normal caseload, working with Charlie and Allison, don't you think it's a little much?
Well, I'm making a difference. I don't have to tell you what that means.
I know. Well, think of the difference it'll make once that creature from the Black Lagoon shrink gets tossed out on her butt. You know, I almost stood up and applauded when Gayle gave her the what for.
Yeah, I have to admit, I kind of enjoyed that myself.
Kind of?
Even if Rachel gets tossed out, it may be too late for Allison.
You don't think her condition could be permanent, do you?
There's no way to know. I'm just doing everything I can.
Who knows where Jamal's disappeared to, or if he'll even get in touch.
Maybe it's better that way.
Are you kidding me? Listen, if Jamal shows up here and says he's found a way to clear his name, that'll make all the difference in the world.
If Allison could even recognize
come on. The minute she hears his voice, she's going to know exactly
this
who he
is going to
is. She
take
can
more
come
than a
out of
kiss
it.
from the handsome prince to get through to her right now. Look, I know that you feel that they're perfect for each other, but even you have to admit they haven't exactly made each other's lives easier since they met.
I know how you feel about
And I know
this.
how you feel about it.
Okay, then let's not argue about this, shall we? You're exhausted and way over-caffeinated.
Coffee isn't clouding my judgment on this one.
Well, I guess neither one of us is going to change our mind, right?
I guess not.
Okay, then. Agree to disagree.
Agreed. I have to get back to work anyway.
And I have patience to see.
Nothing like avoiding a fight that you can't win anyway. Huh?
Exactly. I think we have the perfect marriage.
Call you later?
You better. Oh, but if I'm not here, just to let you know, I may go down and see how Frank's doing.
Since when did you get all these friends that are in Dutch with the police?
In Dutch?
Dutch.
My darling, don't you know I'm really an outlaw at heart? You gotta try it. It's kind of fun.
Been there, done that. See you.
See ya.
Dr. Smith, 5017. Dr. Don Smith, 5017. Dr. Adams to cardiology. Dr. Monique Adams to cardiology.
Whoa! Oh, sorry.
No, I should have been looking.
No, it's cool.
Jamal?
No, you got the wrong guy.
I do not. I recognize your voice.
Look.
I am looking, and anybody else could see who you are if they take one look, too.
Then get out of my way before...
No. You're not going anywhere until I know what you're doing here.
So what's up? Another visitor?
Nope. You're leaving.
What?
Somebody paid your bail.
Who?
Me.
Well, I thought you figured I got what I deserved.
I did.
So how come you came back?
When you're explaining about Jamal, defending him, it reminded me of something.
What's that?
It reminded me of the way you used to stick up for me when we were kids. You get pretty protective sometimes, you know?
I remember.
Anyway, I've been remembering a lot lately, Frank. Where my life's going, where it's been. lot of time getting here, you know. I might have lost track of some of that.
I'll pay you back.
You bet you will. There's a whole list of things that need fixing at that house, and I'm considering you to fix it.
What, you offering me a place to stay?
Well, this place is still half yours. I don't have to offer.
Yes, you do.
One thing, though.
House rules?
Promise me you won't bring home any fugitives and stash them in my attic.
You got it.
No, I mean it, Frank.
I heard you. Don't worry. I don't think anybody's going to be seeing Jamal anytime soon anyway.
Look, Doc, I gotta see her.
Even if it means the police seeing you?
That ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, with everything going your way the last few weeks. You're the Teflon fugitive, right?
Well, they haven't called me yet, have they?
What a mess. You know, Allison's in great shape. And you didn't give Eve much to go on when you called her up to that cabin and then left before she got there.
I had to, man.
Yeah, I know, to stay a free man. I understand that. It's just too bad Frank wound up wearing your handcuffs.
Like, even Frank, they're down with me and little Miss Spunky, all right? They get it.
Yeah, you mean they got it.
Look, man, I feel bad about all that, all right? But you raking me over this ain't gonna make any difference. So go ahead, man. Do what you gotta do, all right? Just like me. I'm here to see Allison.
You think you're getting into that room?
I already saw her through the window.
And you know what her condition is.
Well, she's not in the greatest shape, no. But,
A bit of an understatement, Jamal.
Well, then let me see her.
Look, I don't know how you got past security before, but if you go up there again, you will get caught.
I'm not leaving until I see her.
The door's locked.
And you got the key, right?
I can't let you in there.
Look, you don't understand.
No, you don't understand.
Look, I'm begging you, please. Let me see her. All right, we both want what's best for her, right? And what you've been trying is no good, so just give me a shot, man. I mean, how much worse can it get, huh? I mean, come on.
You really think you can help her?
You really believe I can't? Look, no one's gonna know I've been here except Allison. And she's the one that really counts, right? Come on, Doc, what do you say?
Eve, busy. Even if I weren't, you're the last person I want to talk to.
Oh, and here I thought I was the one you hated most.
Close second. I need to speak to Kevin. Give it up, Rachel, okay? You blew it. The whole hospital knows it. And stop blaming Kevin. The drug I use has a very, very high success rate. And all the documentation in the world is not going to save your pathetic skin now.
I was justified.
And the hospital will be justified when they fire you.
Kevin has no right to put my career on the line.
Oh, there she goes again, blaming Kevin. Well, I guess a leopard doesn't change its spots.
This was not my fault.
It never is it? But this time, deep down, even you don't believe that. You slit your own throat, Rachel. And you know what? I personally found it quite amusing. So thanks, and travel safe.
Dr. K, radiology. Dr. Lori K, radiology.
Don't let her get to you.
Oh, would you just be quiet?
Well, before you hear what I have to say, that would be your second major mistake in the same day. Try again.
Okay. Okay, fine. What do you have to say, Chris?
What if I told you I knew a way?
To what?
To get back at Kevin. A way that could cause him to lose his career.
Dr. Reisel, I see you.
Eve.
Frank.
Hey.
Hey. Oh, I was just going down to the station. Did Joe get you out?
Yeah, thanks for calling him. I was going crazy not knowing what's happening. How's Allison?
You mean since Rachel shot her up with barbiturates?
What?
Yeah. Trying to force her memory of what happened that night.
A bad reaction?
And downhill ever since.
And still no sign of Jamal. Damn, he's going to go crazy when he finds out about
I know.
this.
She was frantic about him, too, before this happened. Frank, any idea where he is?
Not a clue.
Where could he have gone?
I don't want you to expect too much, Jamal.
I've seen her bad before.
Not like this, you haven't.
Oh, but she's still her.
Just wait here. Allison, there's someone here to see you.
Hey, Spunky, it's me. How's it? What you guys been doing to her?
Allison, do you know who this is?
Of course she does.
Allison?
Hey, girl, what's the matter with you? I got every cop in the state looking for me. And I'm out of my mind coming here over you. Got my neck on the line and everything. Come on, least you could do is give me a hello. Hey.
I'm sorry, Jamal.
Come on, don't do this, Sally. Come on, baby.
I guess this was too much to hope for. Come on.
But she doesn't know I'm here, does she?
Let's go.
Look, come on, sneak. Just give me 1 minute with her. Come on, just one.
All right, I'll be outside.
Missed all the fireworks. You know, at the cabin, the cops came and everything, and a lot of stuff going on. You don't even... Guess there's a lot of stuff I don't know about either, huh? Look, Allie, you and me both know that you wouldn't be here like this if it wasn't for me. But you kept coming back. I kept telling you and telling you. Damn, look, I'm sorry. Look, I lied to you. All right, baby. Look, I was just trying to protect you, but I blew it. All right, like everything else, I just keep messing up. Look, Allie. I didn't mean to hurt you, okay? I didn't mean for this. You hear me? Well, the truth is, I don't know what happened that night. I don't. I just know I had to look out for you. You know, that's all I was trying to do, you know? That's all. You hear me?
Kevin.
Kevin, what are you doing out here?
Actually, I was just about to ask Frank the same question.
Bail has a patient.
Any change?
In a way. She has company.
Jamal?
You have something so important to say, you've got 2 minutes.
Remember my friend Charlie? Turns out she took her business to your favorite colleague.
So Kevin's treating her.
Mm-hmm. Unethically.
Unethically, how?
Regular sessions, late at night. Very late at night. In her room at the Port Charles Hotel. Did I mention that she's very young, innocent, trusting, too?
Have you seen this?
With my own 2 eyes.
What's in it for you, Chris?
Maybe why am I telling you?
Yes.
I would like to see Kevin suffer. For keeping Julie locked up in Ferncliff. For doing everything in his power to try and destroy her once she was out. And for making her life so miserable that she felt the only thing she could do was run away. I think it's about time he paid for that.
So make him pay. What do you need me for? And you tell me the truth, because I'll know if you're lying.
Fine. I don't want her to get hurt.
This girl?
Charlie, yes. I like her, and she trusts me, and I want to keep it that way. So what do you say? She'll get you everything you need on Kevin. You can nail him to the wall, get him thrown out of GH and practice for good.
I need proof.
So you're in?
If you can deliver what you say.
Oh, I can.
All right. Get me everything you can on Kevin and...
Charlie. Charlie McMillan.
All right. Get me everything you can on Kevin and this Charlie McMillan, and I'll take it from there.
Will do. Get you everything you need. on Kevin and Livvie.
You let Jamal in to see Allison?
Shh. Yes. Does anybody else know he's here?
Not that I know of. Like, I know you're mad at me for walking out on you and everything, but that's why you give me the silent treatment, huh?
Jamal.
Yeah, baby. Of course, who else you know looking this fly? Hmm?
Nobody.
That's right. Now come on, talk to me. I miss all that yakety yak.
Now I know it's you.
Yeah.
I was so afraid that you wouldn't come back.
You didn't give me a whole lot of choice. You know, I heard you were pretty messed up. Well, you know, I had to come back and check things out, you know?
I thought that you were a solo type of guy.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. It's a birth certificate for Olivia Locke. The problem is it was filed 3 years after she was born. You have any idea why? Well, no, you can count out the father. He's dead. Actually, you'll get more information from the dead dad than you will the mother. Tell you what. See what you can dig up on Joshua Locke. I think he may be the key to all this.
By the way, there's someone waiting for you. Someone blonde.
Dr. Martinez, 5426. Dr. Rosa Martinez.
Hello, Dr. Conhart.
5426.
Mel?
It's been a long time. Is the year still collecting strays?
Yeah, well, you know me. Never could say no.
Not too good with goodbye, either.
No, I left in kind of a hurry.
I'd say you stormed out. So, are you ready to leave this cushy hotel of healing and come where you're really needed? You know how hard it is finding doctors to do what we do.
You don't have to sell me on Doctors Without Limits. And I'm as committed as I ever was.
Good, because I talked to Carlisle.
Oh, my old pal.
He's willing to let you back in the program.
Is that right? Is he done licking his wounds then?
He's putting a team together to go to Manipur.
India. We always say we're going to go there together.
We still can. The need's as great as ever, and I've already put my name down for the assignment.
You're not playing fair at all, eh?
So what's it gonna be, Thornhart? Gonna come with me?
I can't. Not until this clinic is running on all cylinders.
I know you too well, Ian. There is no way you'll ever be satisfied stuck here in the wilds of suburbia. Promise me you'll think about it.
I will. It's great seeing you.
You too.
Dr. Hayes to the dietary. Dr. Michael Hayes to the dietary.
Dr. Thornhart, I need you to check on a patient of mine. She's sinus post-rhinoplasty.
There's people dying of disease and famine all over the world, and we're reshaping noses.
Oh, that's nothing to sneeze at. It's nothing to sneeze. Just upper analgesics if the pain's over 5, please.
I'm busy. Do it yourself, all right?
Busy? What, chatting up pretty visitors?
She's an old colleague of mine, Ramsey.
It's good to know that your long nights in the outback weren't lonely ones. Of course, now she's gone, so you have plenty of time to go check on my patient. Thank you.
Frank's standing watch outside, okay? So nobody's gonna know that Jamal is here.
Allison, do you know why you're here?
You checked me into the hospital to help me remember what happened with Cedric that night. And then Dr. Locke came in and gave me a shot or something.
That's right. Come here.
Is she gonna be okay, right?
Well, her vitals are good. And she's certainly aware of the risk you took in coming back here.
Yeah, well, I didn't have much of a choice, you know.
Yeah, you did.
All I'm worried about is her getting back to the way she was before any of this went down, you know.
I know. I think you're on the right road.
I think that I want to try again.
You think you're ready to try and go over the night that Cedric was killed?
I can never remember it the way that you said that it happened.
Okay, you just trust yourself. And just say it how you remember it happening.
Courtney, what brings you here?
Oh, you know, I'm just stopping by to pay Allison Barrington a little get-well visit.
She's not in the mood for visitors.
Really? Says who?
Her doctors?
Oh, so, is that who's in there? Her doctors.
Why are you so interested?
Well, why are you? What are you standing guard, Frank? Huh? It's not Kevin and Eve in there, is it? It's Jamal.
You crazy?
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't we go find a real security guard and see how crazy I am, okay? Huh?
Let's not, all right?
Hey! Frank, put me down! Frank!
There are 11 more of these where this one came from. If you'll forgive me for the other night.
It wasn't your fault.
No, I upset you. I haven't been able to forgive myself, so I'm begging you, accept my apology. I never meant to pry into your life. I know it was wrong. It's just I can't help but be concerned for you.
Well, I was a little worried, too. I called Dr. Collins.
Was he any help?
He came right over. He always does.
Okay. Good. That's, not every day you find a doctor who's that devoted to you.
I know. Sometimes I feel like he knows me better than I know myself.
Well, I'm sure he's the right doctor to get to the bottom of all those dreams of yours, you know. These are all about Julie.
Oh, this is just the pile of stuff I got when I was doing the research on Dr. Locke.
I thought you said you changed your mind about wanting her to treat your mother.
Well, I did.
Yeah, but the only reason then you'd be reading all these is to check up on me.
Look, I wasn't checking up on you, I swear. I meant to throw all this stuff away. I just haven't gotten around to it. Please,
It's
Chris.
okay. It's okay. I'm overreacting.
I'll get rid of it right now.
I'm just being too sensitive. You see, nobody understands how much I really loved Julie and how much it hurt me when she left.
Do you think she would have stayed if Dr. Locke had done more to help her?
Well, I think Dr. Locke did what she believed was right for Julie. But it doesn't really matter now, does it? The fact remains, she's gone. And I have to accept the idea that I'm never, ever going to see her again.
You've been so open and honest with me about everything. And I haven't been honest with you.
About what?
Dr. Locke.
I'm serious! Put me down! Frank!
Hey, Ian, I need your help.
Frank, there's no way you were going to stop me from telling people there's a wanted man on the loose in this hospital, Frank!
Jamal, he's here. In Allison's room, and Kevin thinks that he might be able to help her, but he won't get a chance if she opens her big mouth.
Now, Allison was in pretty bad shape when we brought her in. If Kevin thinks that Jamal can help in any way, we should give her a shot.
So will you keep an eye on Courtney?
Sure thing.
All right, thanks. I'm gonna get back upstairs, make sure nobody sees Jamal. If she keeps that up, you have my permission to do whatever.
Good. Hi.
Finally! God!
Now, you can look at this as a hostage situation or just an informal lunch date. Now, let's see. Have ham on rye. No cheese. I'm cutting down on the dairy.
If you don't let me out of here right now, I'm going to scream.
Really? Well, no one's going to hear it but me. Ah! Who's this? Sit down.
Okay. Tell me the very first thing you remember.
I was worried about Jamal. So I went to the police station to go see him. Only he was there talking with Cedric. And I didn't understand why, because it just didn't make any sense.
You're doing fine, Allison. Keep going.
The next thing I remembered, I followed Cedric to the warehouse. And I hid in a closet. And I could see that he was doing something at his computer.
What?
I don't know. Or maybe I just don't remember.
It's all right. It's all right. What happened then?
Cedric, he left. And so I went out of the closet and to the desk. I was looking around. But Cedric, he came back and he found me. And he made me, with the phone, I called you, didn't I?
Yeah, to warn me.
Yeah. That's how I knew everything was going to be okay. Because I knew that you got the message. And you were coming. Man, we fooled Cedric. You know, we did it. But somehow he knows. And he's, touching my cheek. And I had to pull away. But he was grabbing at me and pulling me to the stairs.
Allison, we can stop anytime you want.
I was fighting him. I didn't want to go. But he was hitting me and dragging me up the stairs. No, don't give up. You have to fight because Jamal is coming. But he keeps getting angrier and angrier, and he keeps hitting me harder and harder. I just keep telling myself, Allison, hang in there because Jamal is coming and he's gonna save you.
It'll be fine. You just tell me when you want to stop.
And we get up to the top of the landing. And he throws me into a wall. And I hurt all over. And I think I might black out. He's gonna kill me. If I don't fight with all that I have, he's gonna kill me.
What is it, Allison?
Allie, it's okay, baby.
Nothing. I can't remember what happened after that. But you're so close.
Yes, you are, but that doesn't mean you have to remember it all in one day.
All right, Kevin's right. Maybe we should stop for today.
I want to talk to Jamal before he goes. Alone, please.
Okay, I'll be right outside if you need me.
I killed him. I killed Cedric. It was me.
Don't go saying that stuff if you're not sure.
He came at me after he pushed me up against the landing. And I knew he was going to kill me. Just like I told Dr. Collins. I could see it in his eyes. So he came at me. And I pushed him. No! I didn't mean to kill him. I didn't want to die.
You just defended yourself, baby. That's it.
The look on his face when he fell down the stairs. I'll never forget it. Oh my God, it was awful.
That bastard got just what he deserves.
You knew the truth the whole time.
out when you got there. And you took the blame to protect me.
Look, you had a life, okay, before you got mixed up with me. All right, I was just trying to give that back to you. That's it.
I don't regret meeting you or knowing you, Jamal.
What? I mean, how could you say that with everything that went down? Huh? I mean, when I first met you, your biggest problem was choosing the color of your new ride. Promise me you're not gonna say anything about what happened with Cedric.
No, I can't
Yes,
do
you
that.
can. The cops are gonna think you're lying to protect me anyway. All right, and I still gotta take the blame for that gambling rap.
Well, at least won't be for murder.
It's a felony, okay, so it doesn't matter. I'm still gonna do hard time.
So what? You gonna run again?
Should have done that a long time ago. I mean, at least, you know, you wouldn't have been at the warehouse trying to help me. If I had got there earlier, then it would have been me that killed Cedric and not you.
But you didn't. And I'm not gonna let you take the blame.
You got your whole life ahead of you.
No, and so do you. I will not let you spend it running from the cops or sitting in prison for something that you didn't do.
Jamal, you gotta go. Courtney's here making trouble.
Look, I'll be back, all right? Look, thanks for being so cool about this, all right?
I might be a bigger help next time if you decide to include me.
Yeah, well, like you said, it's best we take this thing kind of slow. Think about what I said, all right? Just trust me.
You made the right choice coming here.
Let's go.
I'm glad you let Allison see Jamal.
Well, you know, we've just got to keep these two kids together.
Is she any closer to remembering what happened with Cedric?
She already has.
What'd she say?
Not a thing. She's not ready to talk about it yet. I guess I'll just have to wait until she is.
Oh, that's the ER. I have to go.
You know what you are? You're spoiled rotten. But I guess I can't really blame you for that. I'm sure you've never lived in a country where there's no shelter, no food, no medical care. If you had, you'd be happy with what you have, wouldn't you?
Oh, my gosh. Would you just get off that third world soapbox of yours? If you really miss it there that much, do us all a real big favor and go back.
That's the first smart thing I've heard you say.
Okay, you can let her go.
You know, Frank, I have a mind to go straight to the police and tell them Jamal was here.
You go ahead. The more wild goose chases you send them on, the less seriously they'll take you.
Don't look at me. I was just having a leisurely lunch sitting on my soapbox. You know, they say that love is blind, but in your case, better be deaf as well.
Thanks for the help.
It's my pleasure. Did it for Allison. You used to have a knack for being in the right place at the right time. Kind of makes me wonder what I'm doing here.
The truth is, I was never really interested in having Dr. Locke treat my mother.
Well, then why all the curiosity?
Well, I'm pretty sure she's the one person that can clear up some of the secrets my mother's been keeping.
Why do you think that?
I wish I could tell you more.
Don't you trust me?
No, it's not that. It's just so personal.
Well, I've been really open about a lot of my personal things.
I know, and you're probably mad at me for not being upfront with you.
It's just I know what pain these secrets are causing you. Look, have you ever wondered that maybe it's not all about your mother? Maybe these things have a lot more to do with your father.
Look, I told you, my mother hardly ever talks about him.
But if people don't talk about things, there's usually a good reason. And I think you deserve to know what that reason is. Maybe, I'm sorry, I'm prying again. I don't mean to do that.
No, you're right. It's time I got some answers.
I made a commitment to Doctors Without Limits, given a chance to practice real medicine.
Yeah, instead of the fake kind we do around here, right, Doc?
Come on, you know what I mean.
Yeah, you missed a streak of baboons while sewing up some poor landmine victim with an elephant bone needle, right?
Wildebeest, thank you.
Dr. Thornhart,
Yes.
your caseload, all prioritized, starting with boils that need lancing all the way down to the usual irritable bowel syndromes. Oh,
And don't keep the cuts and bruises waiting.
And you're willing to give all this up for jungle medicine, huh?
Karen can handle things without me.
Oh, she'll have to. You already made your commitment to a third world country, right?
Joe, they need you 3 right away.
Oh, probably an emergency hangnail problem. Right, Doc? Excuse me.
Physical therapy. Dr. Brad Campbell, physical therapy.
Need a hand there?
I bring Kevin up on charges of the Board of Ethics, and you're wrong, Chris.
Hey, I told you, I saw them with my own 2 eyes. Okay, they never go to his office for a session. It's always at her hotel room.
You're absolutely positive.
She's barely 18. Make the call. What are you waiting for?
I'm waiting for proof. It's my career if I make a false accusation.
So while you're waiting to find a smoking gun, Kevin could be destroying the life of an innocent young girl.
Like he did Julie's?
Rachel, I would blow the whistle myself. Okay, but look, it has to come from another shrink. Let the authorities do their job. Once you tell them, they'll dig up all the proof.
It would be a beautiful thing, wouldn't it? Having him professionally branded.
And you'll save Charlie.
Who? Oh, yeah, that's right, Charlie.
Dr. Alcacier, 3715. Dr. Ralph Alcacier, 3715.
I sure could use a nice, hot, luxurious bath.
Lucy.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We don't have a bathtub. And the best we've done is lukewarm, I think, so far, water in Marseille. Why? You know, Paris would be nice. They have everything in Paris.
I know. You're used to much better.
Why couldn't we just stay at the Ritz in Paris? We can look for Christina there.
Because the Ritz doesn't cater to people who sell babies on the black market.
Let's not talk like that, okay?
All
Please. Who could that be? Should I get it? Oh. Monsieur Baldwin?
Oui.
I hear you looking for a little girl. I can help. My boyfriend, he knows some people. And they were saying the American couple had a lot of money.
Ah, well, I bet they were.
And these people, how do I know they have what I want?
They make paper.
They make what? What does that mean?
That means that they make up phony passports, driver's license, things like that.
Oui. So the lady with the curly hair and the beautiful little girl, when they come for false papers, I can see the child was...
What? You could see the child was what?
I am a mother, too. If someone took my child from me...
How much do you want?
I don't care about the money, at least not for me.
So you just came here out of the goodness of your heart?
There are some expenses. Someone will have to be paid to steal back the baby girl. Francesca.
Francesca?
That's what the American lady had her papers say.
Now who's going to steal her? Your boyfriend?
Oh, mon Dieu, no. He would kill me if he knew.
Okay, then why are you doing this?
I told you, I am a mother like you. And I have a mother's heart. Come to this address in an hour. Bring $1,000. I'll let you know the rest later.
Au revoir.
Okay, what is this? Do you think you can trust her? Is it on the up and up? What do you think?
I don't know. But, anybody that's in the paper business, I think, is a good place to start.
What do you think? What are you saying? Are you saying that you think there's a tiny little chance of hope? Are you saying that?
There always is a chance.
You're wrong if you think I'm here stealing something.
Good, you can tell the police all about it.
No.
No? Well, maybe they can just cart you off in silence. I don't care.
You don't have to turn me in, You have a choice.
Yeah, so do you. But there's a guy next door who didn't, and he wanted to stick around.
Well, I don't.
Oh, well, too late now.
Oh, look, it's Doctor Takes One to Know One.
Strung out, Lisa?
You're the expert, you tell me. How many prescriptions did you write to fill your habit?
You know, I came this close to ruining my career and my life.
Well, I don't have a career to ruin.
Oh, but you do. You do have a career. You're a thief and a liar and an addict. And stealing won't be as low as you're going to go. After a while, you'll be so fried that stealing won't be good enough. And you'll start taking your clothes off and hope you get paid when it's over. But you know what? There are so many guys that would love to take advantage of you. So I suggest you get yourself a pimp. You know, protect you while you're still relatively young looking. Any questions?
Gabriella?
Oh, Johnny, God, get it!
What? Get what? Get what?
It's a snake. It's loose, and your patient brought it in. Please, Joe,
Wait a minute. You're afraid of snakes?
It's not funny.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. Get the snake.
Okay.
Oh, God.
I had Allison Barrington's permission.
She was under Kevin's care, not yours. And in Kevin's opinion, you were acting irrationally, if not unethically. And the board agreed.
Well, the board is wrong. And as for what Kevin
Which is
saying...
why, after they reviewed your actions, they came to the unanimous decision that you are to be suspended, Rachel.
What?
Until further notice. You will not be practicing psychiatry in this hospital. So please make all your files available as soon as possible.
No, you're making a mistake here. And I'm going to fight the board on this.
Fine. You have every right to make an appeal.
Gayle, I did what I needed to. Ask my patients. They all trust me.
Yes, they do. And Allison's a perfect example of that. She trusted you to help her, and you just destroyed that trust.
Kevin never gave me
You
the
let her down, Doctor. And now she has to live with the consequences of your actions. And so do you.
Consequences of my actions. My actions. Right here. Bitch, you want consequences? I'll give you consequences. I'll tell you what, play it safe with all of you. Spineless doctors. Oh, no, it's Kevin's decision. What about my opinions? What about my talent? My courage? Kevin!